Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. The sun has finally come out. I thought it was going to be storming. I'm so glad it's not. I do hope you all are doing well. Hello to all the channel members, everyone else, those hiding out in the clouds, space station, et cetera, et cetera. Hello to you too. Y'all all good. Um, Let me get into it. There's a couple of things, then we can get to trash time. Those Sussex Saturdays, it's got a little bit more meat to it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, as I do each and every Sussex Saturday. I read my favorite quote, which was found on the Archewell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Just a reminder, this is a channel that it falls under the House of Sussex, Sussex Positive. Yes, okay. I just like to remind folks, in case they've lost their way and they want to leave some crazy comment, go ahead and leave the crazy comment. I might respond and I might just block and keep it moving. So Invictus Games is coming. Remember, February 2025. So let's just get ourselves ready for that. Sussex Community Events had shared, and of course, I have to look for an update for this for the Centabale benefit auction that was taking place at Sotheby's. I love that it was at Sotheby's. Woo! So, no, there's good stuff. So, the title of the live, Prince Harry honors fellow vet and spare awarded again. So, all good things this week. Hopefully, you're checking out Sussex.com and or the Archewell site. I think it's archewell.org. So, honoring Sergeant First Class Elizabeth Marks. So, a lot has been said about this. Squaddies were very happy and elated, especially an update out on, Sussex.com. But how do you say this without really being off the wall? Mm, yeah, there's good stuff coming up in trash time. I'll just leave it at that. So I highlighted this because while Harry honored this individual who is receiving such a prestigious award, he was asked to do it. So everybody losing their minds over this, just mind blowing. Harry is a vet. This is a vet. She's a vet that participated in Invictus Games, hence how her and Harry know each other again. Okay, so there really shouldn't be any whoop craziness going on about he's British veteran. Why is he honoring an American veteran? A veteran is a veteran is a veteran is a veteran. Hence why Invictus Games is so important. It's not a matter of the country that you come from. It's the fact that we're meeting all at the same place and pushing through whatever physical, mental obstacle we are facing to get to that finish line, and not a matter of just winning, it's getting to the finish line. All right, that's my soapbox. Let me get off of it. But anyway, I want you to go out and just read. It's probably on the Archewell site. I said Sussex, but either one, just go out to the websites, check them out. It's a really good write up. She is very accomplished, and she joined at a young age. I mean, whew. So it's just an awesome, Sergeant First Class is truly, and Soldier of the Year is a very prestigious award. So really, if people cared about the veterans, they wouldn't be around here losing their minds over it. Nevertheless, I digress. So spare, and I thank Tina because she did share this, and I happened to see it. So Open Country Mag shared out the different authors that reached the Nigerian bestseller list. So you have Lapita, you have Trevor, you have Viola, you have Michelle Obama, Prince Harry. Yes, Spare is there. The Roving Heights bestseller list 2023, and then it's presented by the Open Country Mag, the 100 top selling books in Nigeria. Congrats! Yay to all. Of course, we have we cover our faves, Prince Harry and Meghan. So yes, it's an awesome thing. So as much as people want, and I'm going to pull down my banner so you can see the date. This is April 25th is when this was out. So yeah, hate on, folks, hate on. Travelist was also out on the Archewell site with their annual convening, and good information go out. He popped in, as you see. Let me take my banner down again so you can see down in the lower. That's Harry hanging out in the Zoom. See, work from home. Okay, I'm not going to be too messy. We got another drop of the ARO jelly. Woo, but there's something very familiar in the picture with everyone else's, but um, Giselle was the one, number 18. So those that are filling out the list, you drip, drip to make you bitter, bitter, bitter. Yes. Her and Megan have met. Her and Megan are familiar with each other, friends. So I just love that they're sharing. You do notice the bowl. Okay, we're going to move on. Might be some fresh lemons part of it too. Who knows? But I love this meme that I saw and I had to snatch it. So Megan making jam great again. um, yes. People feel like they have to be in competition. So Squatty Corner, a couple of things. Kivia, thank you for the Cash App you dropped. I got it. And I just want to acknowledge it. Um, Let me just look and make sure of the date because I think it was yesterday. Um, Let me see if it shows me. Oh, it was Thursday. It was about 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It was just about that time on Thursday. So it was for Twisted Trash Thursday. So to Kivia, I'm playing this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may what you dropped and have dropped on me over the months return to you 1,000 times over. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Again, Takivia, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. There is a disclaimer that has been put out. Sussex Community Events has had to put out a disclaimer because, as we know, the Derangers will try everything and anything as we prepare for the annual giving campaign from Archie's birthday through usually Lilybet's, and then we do another one when it's Megan's birthday in August through Harry's birthday in September. So Sussex Community Event has had to put out this disclaimer on they are not involved with whatever these charities are that they're mentioned. And that's all I can do right now is just take a deep breath because it's just absolutely ridiculous that this even has to be said, but just be careful. Please wait until it's like formal announcements, which is coming, I believe, May 4th is what was stated. So, yeah, May 4th is when we'll start, and all the information will be given at that time. Okay, so, people that are jumping the gun and giving now, well, if you were really in squad and really took your time and hold on because you should know the time frame of when we do all that. So just take heed and be careful of any links you click. Okay, that's not shared by one of the content creators in the Sussex hallway because you know that we're going to have vetted and know that it is coming from the right one. So I got messaged yesterday. Hello to Sis Hilda if you're out there or if you're listening on replay. I got a message of someone that I had met in another YouTube haul over on Nora the Stock Explorer's channel had been blocked and had been blocked for a couple of weeks now. I know the person. I have chatted it up with him on his own platform as well as um, on Nora's. So he's been here. I've unblocked him, but Florida Claimers Ted, please be mindful before you block newer names or names that you're not familiar with, or if you happen to make a mistake, mods, please let me know. If you said, "Oh, I think I blocked someone," make a note of the name, let me know. Most of you are in channel membership, so you can always just kind of let me know there or drop it in a chat comment, and then I can. So I've unblocked them. Thankfully, this isn't one of those. Sometimes these type of situations can be made into really big deals. The content creators get blindsided and we're like, what are you talking about? So I've sent a message. He's good. Even Nora's good. And then, I thank Tilda for giving the message to me and I was able to rectify it. So just be careful because I know sometimes I mod for folks. You could be clicking to either open a channel or, you accidentally hit those three dots, and then especially if you're on a phone and it happens. So I just wanted to make everybody aware if you see his name. If there are newer names that drop in and say hello, a lot of times I go to block on my side too while I'm even in the stream until I see that other squaddies are acknowledging. Now, there are names that you won't know because I'm meeting people in other places. So please just thank you. All right. I appreciate the mods. I do. I appreciate you all anyway. All right. For the channel, I'm still working towards 10,000 subs. There's channel merch. Church Nelly, you're so beautiful and dropping all those links in the beginning. She drops even Love Like a Mother, their website as well as their channel merch. Hopefully, we're all still listening to Archetypes on Limonada while we patiently await the new podcasts. I know Megan and Harry are booked and busy. Okay, I'm just saying. There is Trash Time merch. This is the design on there. You're welcome. All right, pre Trash Time. I believe I've shared these, well, Sinky with um, the channel members. I don't believe I brought this up because it was hilarious and I wanted to share it on Sussex Saturday. So we know that there was a certain princess that we haven't seen since December 25th, 2023 in live person video and TV coverage and pictures that haven't been marked as with an editor's note or kill notifications put on it. So Sinky wanted it to be known, and this is breaking news. And I'm going to take my banner down so you can just see the date. This was on the 23rd, and I don't think I shared it on Trash Time, but if I mean on Twisted Trash Time, but if I did, so be it because it's hilarious. So King Charles the Cruel bestowed a prestigious honor on his Montecito granddaughter, Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky, with the royal chicken of the Order of the Poultry of Honor. Sources close to the princess say she was overcome with emotion and didn't peck anyone at once. When I tell you, these accounts are just, and I did see one for William, and I just haven't. What did I do with that, by the way? I might need to pull that in for Trash Time because it has him posing in front of a picture. Am I manly enough or something? The PR. Ooh, and I'm not even in Trash Time. Hold on a second. Let me get back over here. So this is a squatty thought. So an elderly man who actually has cancer and is on chemo is going back to quote duties, but a middle-aged woman who doesn't have it but is on preventive care or on a preventative can't. So that was the thoughts. Many have expressed it. I took my glasses off on that one because I was like, woo, my gosh, my gosh. But Baby Deranger's in this. I know that I think I shared this one already. Anyway, Chris Jenner too. Who's next? Kim K. Famous people eating that damn fancy jam is too much to bear. Why hasn't she sent some jars to the UK? I bet there are British celebrities who would like to try her jam too. She's forgotten us. How ungrateful. His Majesty the King must remove those titles. So, Baby Deranged is always going to get into the get down with the get down. So, I saw this. I don't know who Waza News is, but it, the shade of it all. How does a can of jam sent to friends and family cause outrage in a country over 4,000 miles away? Well, let me take you through the unwarranted tantrums. And I didn't click. I just was like, okay, I'll take a screenshot because, others are noticing. Why are folks over there losing their ever loving minds? But I saw something in Trash Time that might give some, you know, insight as to why. So there's 105 comments. Let me just hello to everyone. Let me just jump up here, look and see. Um, oh, and I just wanted to highlight some others. So, Mama, I saw your comment. Annie B, you were like the first comment to you. No, hello to you. Marvin, hello to you. Lakivia, hello to you. Ooh, Blue Drawers, 3 months. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Happy times. Look at that. Look at that. Happy times. Doesn't time fly when you have fun, Blue Drawers? Mrs. S, so happy to be here for 3. I'm happy to have you. You've been a joy and hilarious. I mean, you don't hold back since you found the channel, and I'm so glad you did. Jennifer, you're up here dropping some love on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get to my spot. Okay, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you. May it return unto you 1,000 times over. All right, let me come back up. Check comments. All right, all right. Let me just move some of these. Okay, there we go. Come back over here. Ooh, my slice of toast. My stomach said, you know what? You better give me more than a slice of toast. Let me see. Connie Palmer, how are you? Okay. Hattie says it's cloudy here, 63 degrees. Looks like it's going to rain. Ugh. Yeah, the sun came out. Hopefully it stays dry and the sun is out. Hey, Sharon. Drive safely. I see your message. Let me scroll on down. Hello, hello, hello. The Bud Files, I see you out there. Lottie says that's not too far off, February 2025. It sure isn't. I'll be glad. Time is flying. We're almost in the 5th month of the year. Phew. Let me see. Coffee, honey. Hello, hello. Y'all know how I do as I'm coming down. Fancy, fancy Faith. Yep, yep, Janice. Just looking for some comments here. Let me see. Hattie says they are just mad with all they've done and said about both Harry and Meghan. They are still highly respected and in demand. Yes, because Meghan was well known while not being worldwide well known. She was well known in the way that it helped that they couldn't destroy her character because they have tried everything to destroy her character. She was so well known long before Harry dropped into her life because that's really how it happened. Okay. That darn Snapchat and Harry, phew, he couldn't help himself. And look at the dynamic, and they truly are a dynamic duo. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Excuse me, taking a sip of my tea. Mama Jane, how are you? Good to see you. All right. And Miss Viv, our prayers are still going out to you during this time of loss. Let me see. Let me see. Excuse your ears. I know. Me singing here and there. Lottie, they're just mad about American Riviera Orchard. Yeah. Not that they would have thought of the idea. It's the fact that she thinks outside the box. She thinks big, and it works. Many are trying to drag and say that Yeah. Lottie, I see your comment. That's what made your other comment. That's what made me laugh. Many just they just can't get over it. They wanted her to be 50% of herself, huh? Yeah. Mm. Okay, 50% of herself. Lottie, I've been around for a minute, so ladies, please don't block me. LOL. You are so silly. Yes, Wendy. I'm going to be discussing that shortly because one day there's one thing and then the same day there's another message. Woo, difference. So Wendy says Charles is back on royal duties looking much better, but Prince Baldy works shy and his wife Doolittle still MIA and getting paid for nothing or for doing nothing. Well, I mean, they really don't get paid. He has the duchy, you know. I guess Chuck is glad he doesn't have to truly deal with him in that regard. Church Nelly, Princess Sinky and Baby Deranger are hilarious. Yes. And together, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to, yeah, maybe I need to look for that particular that particular meme and because him posing in front of that sign, I don't know who does his PR. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, okay, I'm going to bring this over. Um, you come over here to do one thing and then you wind up seeing something else. And I do have to share this because it goes into trash time. It's best in trash time. Just let me find this particular account if I can. Um, Let me see what's trending. Oh, American Riviera is trending. Ooh. So, the bullying claims, we're not even in trash time. If you're going to mention it, just release it so she can sue the bejeeps off of you all. You can all look like fools because you've already said once when the queen was alive that you weren't going to do that. So you need to stop playing around, pussyfooting around with alleged bullying when everyone that knows her, she will have so many people, Squatty, you people that you really didn't think would drop out the sky as a Squatty would drop out the sky to provide character reference for Meghan. Don't even play, plus her own current staff, et cetera, et cetera. So let me see this. Um, oh my God. Wow. Okay. Let me find this thing because I'm so busy trying to. You get over here. See, this is why I can't come over here when I'm live because you get over here and you start looking, and then it's like, OMG. Um, it's a parody. I should have grabbed it then. Some of y'all have seen this stupid thing. Um, yep, can't find the picture, but if you're squatty, I know you've seen it with him sitting in front of a sign that says, "Am I manly enough?" The PR on that horrible. All right, I'm not gonna find it. It'll show up in my live in my viewpoint right when I'm not looking for it. Okay. Anyway, let me bring over the newbie that I have that's gonna go perfectly in with the trash time item that I have because people want to play, they're gonna find out. They really are gonna find out. Um, so I don't play. No, keep on. And y'all gonna realize that we came, we see, and we're gonna let it be known. Woo! All right, so let me get it in the right spot. Let me get it in the right spot. Do 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 do. Okay. Let me check comments one more time. Let me go down these comments. Uh-oh. Um, you know, is she taking ownership of that? Oh, okay. Diane says hello. My sister at church and my sisters shares, so that means Nacho too, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Diane, don't get Church and Ellie started on him because you know. Churchill, we now have a ghetto chicken in my neighborhood. The cats are afraid. You know that's bad if the cats are afraid because they'll fight anything. Hey Tiger, how are you? All right, let me get it together here. Wendy says Spanish reporter Kate is in a coma. It appears to be Palace respond to preventative cancer treatment. What does that mean? No one takes medicines to prevent getting cancer. Wendy, you already know it doesn't make sense. The math isn't mathing on that. But I'm gonna let people have what they want. So Yancy, you just Megan should send some jam to Michael Sheen. That would be Price Child, please. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm waiting because we just don't know. And no, Hattie, that jar, them jams been probably sitting, but you're gonna see a little information. Hello, Patricia N. How are you? Whew. Diane says 18K per year buys you a PR team that absolutely hates you. Billy's folks jack with him every chance they get, and that's every day. And he's so swaying that he has no. Swillio has no idea. Hello, Patricia A. And yes, let's see. I'm gonna read this, then we're gonna get into trash time. I'll mess your name up. So Cly, I'll just say that. Clyana, is that how you say it? Per bullying claim, let them because it's was being run investigated, but now publicly accused of racist workplace managing Simon Case, who was KP's office manager over Meghan. Yes, I mean when you look at one, then you're going to have to look at all. And if true HR is really doing the job, they come in, they sweep everyone because they want to be sure they don't have any other additional issues. Sussex Love, that's a PR team you get for 20,000 a year. Cheap SOBs. Yeah, they really don't pay. So, all right. I'm gonna star comment. I'm gonna get into trash time. Hi, Joy. How are you? All right. Let me come back over here. Let me unhighlight that so I know where to start. All right. Since we're there, we're gonna get there. We're gonna stay there for a little bit, and mhm. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So initially, after the news about Harry honoring Soldier of the Year, I did not believe what I was hearing and then reading that individuals in a particular country were very upset with him because not only because some here in the US allegedly, but he's wearing his medals that he earned. Can we just acknowledge Harry is a vet? He is a decorated vet. Let's stop with the nonsense. They're upset that he didn't wear a particular medal, a chocolate one, as some of y'all say. So I did a search and, he presented and, of course, calling him a moron. Just Okay. Anyway, so here's Daily Fail. Prince Harry faces backlash for embarrassing and ridiculous decision to wear UK participation medals to present US Army Award. He can wear what he wants to wear, in that he earned those. What y'all are upset over, I found out, because he's not wearing Paul's coronation medal. Um, I had to give that the pause that it needed. So this person was why does Harry have anything to do with the American military? I feel like he is an example of stolen valor. How bizarre. How bizarre. He served, the heir hasn't, none of the heirs. Um, well, QE2 was in uniform, but I'll move on. Harry served his country, did 2 tours. And he can't wear medals. The medals, they're just medals. Of course, decorated veteran would wear the metals, and, you know, the military community here in the US, thank God, doesn't feel the same way as the idiot that had this ridiculous comment. But yes, here's the headlines just talking about, you know, ditches King Charles coronation medal, but proudly wears four others because he earned them fucking medals. That's why he's proudly wearing them. I just don't. Y'all are like losing your minds. This one, you know, moron. Prince Harry blasted as he dons British medals in new video. Y'all cannot handle anything they do. And it's so obvious, and I'm glad the world is taking note. Instead of just remaining quiet, especially for this particular situation, as with most, when it comes down to Harry involvement with the military, you know, Invictus Games isn't just UK, isn't just British, and y'all didn't even send a contingency to give support to the athletes from the UK. So truly, y'all can just shut the F up when it comes down to what medals he may wear, doesn't wear, all that stuff. But anyway, okay. So KP, I feel, is trolling BP. Most of us have said that. So I saw this out here and it says London right now is buzzing with rumors that Charles III may soon quit the throne to battle his cancer, either abdicate entirely or more likely step back and appoint William as Prince Regent. I have no idea if there's any truth to it. I don't know who this individual is, but the troll game is on. KP was trolling. Was trolling because as you see the time, 8:35 a.m., I get a news alert at 1:37 p.m. King to resume duties. And I had to look at my phone because when I saw King, I was like, what? And then I saw the name King Charles and I was like, whoa, what? But then we'll return to public engagements after making encouraging progress in his cancer treatment, Buckingham Palace says. So the war is on between the Windsors, there's no doubt about it. Um, this is the one that I saw. Let me just cough, hold. This is what I saw when I went back into the app to look for the parody account. Um, so, so friend of Prince William went to the Daily Beast to brief that the King Charles is on his deathbed, and Charlie then released a picture of him and wife, something his son can't do. Troll game, the Windsors. This Game of Thrones is just, you know, we all thought that the HBO series was good. They're trying to get right on up there. We laugh, we kiki, we just move on with life because, you know, let them destroy themselves, which they have done and are doing. So, yeah, priceless. So, the jam. Megan's jam isn't about royal tension, it's about a certain kind of lifestyle war. So, I didn't realize that jam was just for the wealthy. You mean people that aren't wealthy in the UK or other parts of the world don't eat jam? I'm kind of lost because, you know, I've had jam here and there when I was a child, especially jelly, you know, preserves. Because when I was really young, my grandmother would, you know, do her preserves and stuff. So I'm just trying to see on the internet and in literature, the preserve has long been weaponized as a symbol of wealth, taste, and domestic bliss. So why is it your effing problem? Okay, let me just keep on moving on. So someone took this, put all of these different together, but to struggling Brits, jam is a sign of wealth. I'm gonna need the ones that are squatty and are, you know, friendly to the channel that are in the UK and are Brits. Please tell me, is jam a sign of wealth? Because I'm kind of lost. I did not think that was true. If it is, there's some serious issues, but I'm gonna keep on moving. Again, this Looney Tooney, fresh and fruity. America sees through Meghan Markle as Duchess branded as destructive force. Y'all truly have an issue with the biracial American. Now, if you have issues with Americans, stay out of our country. Stop trying to sell to us. Because I have a feeling y'all are going to be trying to buy American Riviera Orchard, and y'all are going to be S to the O to the L with lots of S'ing going on. Somebody just needs to serve you a big slice of warm, gooey chocolate pie. Yes. Because y'all are going to be crying tears, buckets. You're going to be crying buckets. Okay, so the Sun is a joke to me, but Sun publisher files intellectual property claim over Kate Farm Shop video. We know that's not her, but y'all go ahead and put a name in it. Yeah. Intellectual. That's ours. Yeah, you afraid people going to be analyzing that anyway? Sway Sway was at another very um this engagement made him work harder than he did at the pot that wasn't, you know, wasn't on. He was kind of stirring fake food and yeah. Anyway, this particular engagement. So this troll. I envy the guinea pig being brushed by Prince William. Y'all have some serious issues. You're envying a guinea pig because the look on the guinea pig's face. Let me take the banner so you can get the full. Look at the. Why does the guinea pig and the cook and anyone else that's been around Swillio and his cosplaying wife, the absent lady now? Why do they always have this look of what the? That's really what the look. Woo! The guinea pig was like, "Get me the out of here." Okay. But that's such hard work. This is one of his engagements. Mm, mm. Swillio, keep on swilling to the O. We know that you're swaying. Yeah, you need to get to work, sir. You need to get to work. You have a staff. You have what? You were looking for a CEO. We don't know if you all ever hired one, although you want to try to come from Meghan and Harry. But um, yeah, anyway. And they're not hiring a CEO of their household. They're hiring CEO for corporations. So get it together. All right. Two different things. Mhm. This was this is some of the news that they do some of these crazy headlines to deflect from. So this was early April, just a couple of weeks ago. Hundreds of QE2's charities are without a patron, 18 months after her death. So we've discussed, I think it was Trash Time or Talk Tuesday about, the charities and if they took up those causes, if they, they could all stay busy. You could get, the Tyndalls, you could get, the Edinburghs, all of them to do that. But this is how you're kind of looking to the rest of the world, that empty balcony. She had more patronages than all of them. And even still, with her passing, there's so many that, y'all haven't decided you want it to be, but let Megan have been in that country. Y'all have been snatching them up left and right. Now, a woman whose motorcade detail, for reasons that are still not known, decided that that hit a woman, an elderly woman in a crosswalk who passed away from her injuries, decided that she would go and mimic the Beatles' iconic Abbey Road mm, in a crosswalk. The PR of some of you, and wasn't she supposed to be a PR expert? Didn't she have a PR firm that went belly up after she was trying to sell Access? Okay, I'm just to the royal family, and then they tried to say that something that Megan, which she wouldn't, you know, she wouldn't. Uh, so this is I saw the screenshot. Y'all should know who this is supposed to be representing. Initials AL. Okay. And it has all the different sayings that little things that she has said. Camilla is my favorite. Megan likes to lead. Quite nasty. The Harry I knew didn't behave like this. The Harry I knew. You followed him around, had 15 minutes of an interview and turned it into a book, but you knew him so well. Yes, okay. It's all because of Harry and Meghan. William is hard. Let me see if there's anything else on that one. Oh, is a hardworking man. Woo! You're very rude. She is. She talks about herself all the time when she says you're very rude. I spent 15 months with Harry, following him around the globe, probably, but no, probably around the UK because I can't see you getting on and off planes. And then it says, and this is a kicker. I heard Kate gave someone a kidney. I don't think someone that had cancer is giving away a kidney. Hmm. Okay, so that's a troll. I happened to see it, and I thought I would just share it. Knowing y'all would appreciate that. Now, I have to say one of the friendly, she was in membership. She had to stop just temporarily, but someone shared this. I'm not going to say who because I don't need people going after her, but she shared it with me on IG and I bust out laughing. Hopefully, y'all laugh too. Look at what it says at the top of the picture. And then she said this happened to come up in her timeline. She had to share it. See, when people know who you ride with, they're going to share funny stuff. So, okay, this says after 2 years in the US. Now, mind you, Harry and Meghan have been here for 4 years and look nothing like this. But okay, okay. I don't know who trolls actually looks pretty good. I mean, either way, if Harry did put on that much weight from Meghan's good cooking, but we know he works it off. Y'all just figure out how he works that off. He works it off, okay? When Meghan had her baby weight, she wasn't even this heavy, but okay. I just thought it was cute. Because it said after 2 years in the US. Yes, they've been here 4 years and still don't look like that, but okay. Hee hee ha ha. Warning, warning. Some of you may have seen this on the app formerly known as. So this is from his YouTube channel. The I just took a screenshot, and some of us, some of us will do that minstrel show for the right coins. I doubt he's paid her anything. I don't know what the I'm just gonna say she was mimicking the cosplaying absent lady, because she likes to try to be Megan, but nevertheless, I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, because the math isn't mathing with regard to PM. He is Looney Tunes, and that is so disgusting to see. So, um, I have no words. Lady in Black, just do your thing. Okay, just do your thing. Meanwhile, the energy, the middle finger up energy is just up and stuck for the UK Royals because they are off their rockers. And instead of sticking to fighting with each other and them little petty headlines, oh, he's going to abdicate. And then within hours, he's like, I'm back, mother fathers, in the words of my boss, Mrs. S. Mhm. So, that's who y'all need to stick with. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. Everybody in squad and the world is starting to say, leave them alone, leave them alone. But the energy that y'all are putting out, y'all could be healing each other and your monarch. And, someone said, oh, he looks better. Well, I don't know. He's always looked like Grandpa from the Munsters. Um, mm, Maybe some of that good loving from his con is getting him over the hump, so to speak, pun intended. Okay. Ooh, there's over 100 comments. Let me come up here, get to my starred comment so I know where to start, and I'm going to work my way down. Y'all know how I do. Let me catch this comment. And Find it, find it, find it. I'm glad I started this thing because I would have been lost. Okay. So Boney is saying they to mention names and explain those bullying, and they need to provide evidence. Yes. Megan had said initially, because this was the bullying claims for those who aren't aware, right before the Oprah interview aired back in 2021, March 2021, some allegations suddenly dropped out to say that, we're investigating claims of her bullying staff, et cetera, et cetera. Where were these? All of us called bullshit on it only because for the time that she was there was never, ever any hint of that. Those that worked for her that we heard in headlines had nicknames for her, that's bullying. We've never, remember Megan was silenced. So I believe she was silenced even in when you're told you're not staff, how is her bullying that just it doesn't add up. All her work history doesn't add up. Everybody that has ever dealt with her, it doesn't add up. So bring it on. Hopefully she sues the wazoozies out of you. And I think that truly will crumble the remaining bits of the monarchy over there. And Sasha, how are you? Casey is just bitter, and just have to act like they're doing work to improve life, not move on. Joker for love wins. That's right. It's all performative. The heir who learned it from, the current monarch. Now they can say what they want. I didn't see QE2 so much as being performative. She showed up. Of course, she's always been elderly from the time that I actually was paying attention to. Excuse me, took a sip of my tea, paying attention to that family. So, hello, Rodney. How are you? Lottie's like, please, please, please don't get Church and Lily started on Nacha. Hey, she'll be sweeter, that's for sure. Vera is saying a North Korea palace in England is trying to accuse an accomplished woman of bullying. Laugh out loud. Exactly. Exactly. And the fact that some in the media wanted to go back in time to when Harry and Meghan were within the quote working royal realm to say, okay, let's look at all the pictures that were released. Okay. And then you're still going to call the palaces in question because it would only be official pictures that were released. And, if they took the credit, then you could go and look at those. But again, they would be official pictures. So you still would call that palace into question. And once they broke of that palace, then BP would be responsible. So they don't think before they start jumping out there. Oh, Diane, Diane, Diane. If Spanish Nanny finds her way to true freedom, we will learn where bonds lie sleeping. Oh, bones, I should say, lie sleeping. Mm, I mean, she might be with bones. Did you ever think of that, Diane? I mean, how could you have witnesses? Okay, we're going to move on. Wendy, something is up with Kate. She hasn't come out to copy and paste with Duchess Megan's fashion styles. I really dare her to even try that ginger dress. I really do. Mhm. When she got out, I mean, she was wearing them long, just off the wall type outfits. We know that, Little House on the Prairie should be insulted for her trying to cosplay them, but still. Whew. Carlene, how are you? Hey, Vera. All right, let me see. Hello, Lady Windrush. How are you? Okay. Karen, it would be strange if he didn't wear his medals to a military function. Thank you. Thank you. I I don't know why it surprises me that people are that upset. It just is like, okay, he was honoring a veteran, so that makes it an official event. So yeah, he's wearing the medals. I guess he's only allowed to wear them when he's at some hoot nanny over there in the UK. Sip of my tea. Sorry, not happening. Just over there. Um, Sussex Love, they're just mad because he didn't wear the I'm going to say Conurnation medal. They always want Charles to be mentioned. They just mentally challenged group of people. That's what the inbreeding, ooh, get you, Lord of mercy. Ooh. But what does the Conurnation medal have to do with the military? I'm kind of lost on that, but okay. Plus, he didn't want the chocolate melting on his lapel. Okay, let me. Diane, Harry looked extra handsome in his charcoal suit, brown tie, both designer, medals he loves, and none of the ones he hates. Why would you wear? I'm surprised they they had time to hand him a medal as quickly he was in and out from that Conurnation in order to get back to celebrate his child's birthday because you had to schedule it on the same day of a grandchild that you truly had nothing to do with, but then you won it. So we will always celebrate Archie's birthday at Conurnation. Okay. Karen says it's all the people who have never served and had anyone in their family that has served. Otherwise, they would know it's natural for a serviceman to wear their medals, especially to an official event. I, he's an officer, so I just, again, ooh, medals. Oh my God, the jam jelly got y'all, and now the medals. Wah, 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 wah. Baby the Ranger needs to come around and smack you around. Hey, I mean, Sinky's got something too. I mean, we should all be looking for our honors and medals and, you know, the ribbons and diamonds dripping off of the, yeah, it just, whatever. Wendy, that Conurnation Award isn't earned, only decorated medal. The U.S. doesn't give out fake medals. Whoop, whoop. Woo, my goodness. Lorna, how are you? There was no room on Harry's jacket for a medal from King Chucky's Con a Nation. Yeah, again, he earned what he was wearing. Okay. Ugh. Lord of mercy. Um, and Churchill, no. Does these idiots realize the world is watching them? They don't. I think the they're doing too much mirror mirror on the wall, and that mirror is kissing their behinds right now, and that you're the most wonderful folks of them all. That's what they're hearing back. The rest of the world is like y'all ain't yet. Racist. If you're faking, you know, someone being alive when they're absent, and I saw Squaddie said it's gonna come back. That it's gonna be December 25th is the last time that we have 2023 that we saw her. Woof, my goodness. Officially could say with all of us saying that truly was her. Okay, moving on. Tier, he's a veteran, doesn't matter which country he's from because service is universal and he earned those medals. That part there. But they're losing their minds. Lottie, oh my goodness. Why would Harry want to wear medals from his adulterous father? He cheated on his mother to get there. Woo! Mm. Hi, Joyce. How are you? All right, let me see. Diana saying, Coho, sent a message saying, Ho Chaz would be punching the clock Monday morning. Ooh, Ling Boy can take all seats. Well, listen, he better get his life all the way together. Hey, Nora, the Sock Explorer. Hopefully you play back. If you didn't, I did address the little situation. Yours. Well, you're on the beach. I'm jealous. I'm jelly. Blue Joy. So Princess Meghan is being used as a distraction for the shitty fly case. Who is the real bully? Ooh. Prince Harry is being used because the Fakata awards from KC3 are being mocked by the world. Well, I mean, let them find. They need to find a home for the Commonwealth Games. That's something they can concentrate on. Get folks to sign up, if not themselves, for the patronages that the Queen, once she passed, they're left out there in the cold. get it together. I don't even know how well they were doing when she was alive, but we didn't hear much about it. Hi Hazel, how are you? Sussex Love says, yeah, William put that out to try and rush Charles off the throne. God only knows what Will has done, that he needs the immunity of being king right now, but we're going to find out. Oh, he has it anyway. As if Chuck's going to stand by and just, sure, haul my heir off to jail and charge him with whatever. Mm. Whew, Lord of mercy. Wow, almost been an hour. Okay, Sussex Love. It's so funny that Charles put out immediate stating, I'm fine. I'll see you Tuesday. You know the acronym for see you next Tuesday? That's what he said to his son, the heir. Mhm. Mhm. Lady T, how are you? Dolores, the morning on CBS Saturday. Oh, this morning on CBS Saturday morning, they did a story about Casey T returning to work. He is going to something Tuesday and something else in June. Mm. He's spacing it out. We have one in May. I come back to work, but then in June, I'll go to some. Don't play with us working. Okay. Um, Wendy, Sussex Love. He never had cancer. Whew, just reading the comments. All right, Blue Drawers. Who knew the British royal family thought Got was a reality series, and they are now doing their best to copy the script? LOL. Thank you. I mean, mind you, they truly felt the crown was truly mimicking them, and they have so much to say, and so they had to change it so that people now see that y'all got involved with the script because you just made, oh, Chuck is just so in love with, well, he should have been in love with the woman that he married and had children with, but okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh my God. Diane, Paddington Bear had to hit up Liz for a jam sandwich, so maybe the struggle over there is real. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. Tiger, oh my God. Anyone can buy jam jelly at the store, only the UK would make it a sign of wealth. Okay, thank you. Because I was like, what is this? Because, of course, trying to say, look at Meghan because she's only catering to the wealthy. Of course, her friends are wealthy. Okay, moving on. Woo! All right, I'm gonna move on. Hattie's cutting up. I see the comment. Ooh, Diane, the sunburn should know that no one is trying to use that fake video. In fact, most have it banned. Put it through a filter, you can see it's not her. I mean, shouldn't they have done that initially? Had their intellectual? Oh, anyway. Okay, Lorna. I saw this, and initially I saw the video. I never saw what was on the horses. I just saw horses running down the street, and I'm like, people like, what the hell is going on? So Lorna says the horses running down London Street with blood on them was an omen. When you stable horses in stables with rats and let them drink dirty water so they get sick, karma is coming. Ooh, source info LBC. Maybe that's who that video was. I just saw the horses running. It wasn't until I saw a picture and when I said, "What are they talking about, omen?" and then I looked and saw the blood. Ooh, well, signs. Is that in Revelations? I'm just asking. Because people get all in the tiz, but there's been a lot of um, geological activity, and Lottie, Megan has really effed them folks up across the river with that damn jam, and I'm loving it. Yes. Da 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 da. Some of y'all know where that's from. Hattie the guinea pig is saying, "Yipes." So if you've seen the Nutty Professor, when the guinea pig, okay, there's that one scene, got a hold of the formula. It made its move. Y'all should know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you've seen that particular Nutty Professor. So Diane says guinea pig has heard things about Baltimore and things he likes to do. Yes. It had to look like, don't let him brush around my tail area. Okay, let me keep moving on. Okay, Church Nelly. Damn, that guinea pig has the same look on his face as the chef. Okay. I figured somebody was gonna say it. Like, mm, hey, Mrs. S, how are you? Hopefully you're feeling better. Those mother fathers don't have a say in what Harry wear. Well, they feel they do. They want to buoy him all the time, but they can't. They can't. Lady T. The guinea pig looks like he's being violated. Well, I mean, personal space. Did you ask the guinea pig if you could brush him? Because, that is a personal, intimate thing. Okay, I'm just. Marshar. The guinea pig knows what freaks like Willie will do to him. I can't. Let me take a. I have to. 1960. How are you? Let me see what you're saying. Hi, VS. Hi, squad. Megan might not even sell the gym. The bowl could be what she is selling. These people are unhinged and ridiculous. They need to focus on the UK royals and leave Megan and Harry alone. Yes, because the same one is showing up in all these pictures. hmm And of course, the friends are playing along. Woo. All right. Let me get my tear. The guinea pig is in disbelief. The PR, they just don't. Mind you, they're not highly paid. They should have another zero on their salary to be PR of royal family. I would truly believe that you would pay them a lot better, but okay. Because you would need to look at the larger picture. Okay, he's going to be doing what? All right, that might be cute, but let's watch the pictures that we're taking. And of course, someone zoomed in right in on that face. Mrs. S, collective hello and hugs everyone. I'm back in the clouds. Okay. Faith M, how are you? Let me see, because the other Faith U is in here also. We have Sophista, lacks basic intelligence, yeah, and sense of empathy. Like she should stay at a crosswalks. How about that? Lottie, that looks like AL, yes, because that's what it was supposed to. That is what everybody. Let me just move through these comments. All right, let me just move through the comments. Sussex Love, that's what happens when you live in a bubble and no one tells you that you're in a bubble. Yes. Alleged gilded cage, but it's a prison. The mirror, mirror on the wall. Oof. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Of course, absent lady doesn't hear that anymore. Kids, morning all. Has anyone seen that picture of the two horses? Yes. Okay. Now, since y'all keep mentioning it, Marshall said I saw the two horses running. One was bleeding. It's an omen of death is coming. Third eye has spoken. Now, with absent lady, everyone has already spoken that it occurred. So Swilio, sway sway. Okay, let me move on. Lean, how are you? Let's see. She's saying, hello, Miss Via. Squatty Sway Sway has shown over and over that he doesn't care about the UK subjects when he hasn't produced any kind of documents on spending, employees, and stated his intentions. Yes. Yeah. It doesn't even go to as far as hiring those that don't look like him. But I wouldn't subject anybody to the craziness that probably goes on in that household, or households, should I say, since they have multiple. Lottie, the only thing William is working hard at is pruning the roses. Woo, the roses, the lilies, the tulips, their spouses, and their friends and their friends and their friends. Allegedly. Okay. I was wondering, I see Hattie's, what the F is this? And then Churchill is like, what on earth? And then with Lady T, I don't know. It could be over the top. Don't know. I just was like, what the? And I just took a screenshot because thank you, Sasha. Yes. UK's experienced a mental crisis. Sway Sway, Casey, Eagle, Miller, Kate need to refocus their attentions in UK and leave Harry and Meghan alone. This is what ARO jam is causing. UK, you need mental help. It's not only the jam, now you add the metals in it. They can't handle it. But again, when I say they had a good week, Harry Meghan, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You must be blind. You must be crazy. You must be the. Well, then you're feeding and reading the tabloids if you don't think that Harry and Meghan, their 2024 has been off the chain in such a great way. What? I've seen some things where trolls are trying to say how Netflix is trying to back out of their contract. Netflix ain't going nowhere. They gonna hold on to them, Harry and Meghan, for as long as they can. Okay. I mean, you just sign contracts for their work, and first y'all were saying that they didn't have any programming coming, and then an announcement's made. Oh, okie dokies. So Wendy says QE2 charities have no royal as their patrons. Damn. Charles really wants his mother's legacy to end with her death. Petty little twit. Exactly. Because I would think him as the monarch. Because mind you, he was not sick when she passed. He changed that title quick on that website and everywhere else he could think of. So yeah, why didn't he just take them on in the short term, or just, get his con to help? Mm. Since she wanted to be queen so bad, just give them over to her. Excuse me, took a sip of tea, but and she just wants to stick around in the UK. Hey, why not? Oh Lord. Oh, oh Lord have mercy. I don't 1960, I have a feeling that it was. I don't know. I refuse to listen to the audio. I saw the video on someone's timeline. Um, just took a screenshot and just was like, what the but this is yeah. Hey Jaden, how are you? I cannot I will not, and I'm just gonna let it go from there. And may more horses show up running down the street over there because the horses went unhinged in the street, and so did the rest of the royal media circus over Megan's jams. Yeah, horses were like, "Let us out of here! Get me off this island." When S, how are you? It was BS later proven because they, royal family, chose not to go forward. Plus, Megan's lawyer requested the information they claimed they had. That part. That's what I've always said. Megan called them. She called their bluff and said, "Okay, just give us the information that you have." Mhm, mhm. And they knew, oh, we are not. We have FA, we will FO if we can continue to proceed now. Maybe Sway Sway was two shades to the wind, sky, moon, stars, and the sun, and didn't realize what was going on at that time and that had already been out. Because them looping back around to that, that there's something major they are just really trying to distract from. We know the woman's absent. We realize that preventative care. We've seen more of Chuck Chuck than we have of, and that's going into the hospital, coming out of the hospital. At least he played along, gave that illusion, the perception to match up. Her, not so much. A little hard to do. Weekend at Bernie, they had a rough time with Bernie at one point, carrying him around. And since they were never that close in that personal space of each other in public, that would have been a little hard to fake now. All right, let me get on down here. Diane, Sussex's divorce bitter isle 4 years ago. Jamaica leaves next year, and even Billy is trying to get in on the act with Karen reappears. Yeah, well, mm, mm, he better get his life together. Game of Thrones is in full effect. Lottie, they knew that Meghan never bullied anyone, but will f around. But they will f around and find out the hard way if they go down that route. Now, the person that was working their comms at one point, what was it, Samantha? Is that her first name, Samantha? That we see in different pictures. That was the Queen. I thought she worked for the Queen, and they had kind of loaned her. She's never had that. Like if you look at her, if you have discernment, you kind of picked up something's not quite right, but you couldn't pick up what. But I saw her name mentioned, and I guess she was interviewed. Listen, if you don't know the meaning of no comment, you're gonna get yourself caught up. You she's gonna get, and whoever else is gonna get themselves caught up, and they will not have the backup of of the palaces. The palace is gonna go broke, especially one trying to pay all these people to remain quiet, or on their side. So Lorna says, Wendy, the horses are kept in horrible conditions, stabled, no pasture, rats in the stalls, dirt, and getting sick. A former employee was talking about it on LBC. Are these like the royal horses, or just horses in general? They look like they were a nice breed, but I don't know horses like that. Yes, that or her slutty Little Red Riding Hood outfit. Yes, that. I see some love has been dropped. Let me pay attention over here. Okay, Hattie is saying, and thank you for the super chat. May it be returned to you 1,000 times over. Let me see what you're saying. They're really dumb and don't realize how smart Meghan is. She knows how to take care of business. She has an excellent lawyer that requests evidence which they didn't have. Exactly, which shut down all the craziness. This is for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love that you have dropped on me. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Yep. Thank you. I was going to start singing and realize it was getting ready to end. Y'all would have caught me. Woo! My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. All right. So let me come back over and come on down. Let me see. 1960 exactly. This is why the Invictus game should never be in the UK. That's true. You want to try to snatch the honor and, go want him to come over there and, for that service that he really didn't ask y'all to do, but okay. Y'all just trying to get him over there. Connie, do those titles prolong lifespan? Mm, mm. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. We're gonna find out. I'm skipping through a lot of comments. Um, 1960 says that horse was bleeding so much it was really in trouble. Why would a horse run away bleeding? Someone was abusing that horse. And then that it was captured and how it was captured, because I believe it was two of them. And no, maybe there was more. I only saw the two. Imagine if four without the horsemen. Ugh. Okay, let me see. Vera is saying they are attacking all Prince Harry and Meghan commercial deal because they want them broke, and that is not going to happen. And I'm going to star that as like the last comment. That part right there. I'm hungry. I need to get lunch. The toast just wasn't enough for me for I didn't have jam on it. Eco, there you go. The horses were looking for Mega's jam. That's right. Lordy be. Let me see. Dolores, Lorna. Was the blood on the horses from them or something else? Oh, Lordy. I didn't know, but it was on the leg. I did see it on the leg, the inner leg. Mhm. Mm. Vera and Megan's privacy. Oh, it was some. Her name was some. Okay. Seems like that first name just doesn't bring trust. In Megan's privacy case against the mail, if you read the document, Megan never trusted. She smartly. Why trust anyone out of any of those ranks when you knew who their loyalty lied with? Hmm. Especially if they came out of the KP ranks. There's several countries that were bidding for the Invictus Games 2027, I think, and I thought it was announced, but I'm not sure. We'll know when the games start because that's how they usually begin. Uh-uh. Yeah, it's time for me to get lunch because my stomach just started growling. Mhm. 1960, yes, all my family are getting ARO for birthdays and Christmas, and I'm just one person. Megan is on her way to billionaire statue. You know the rest of us will have our kitchens and homes filled with stuff too. And yes, it's perfect time for the holidays. Can you imagine? Phew. Yeah, she is. She's gone. Those trust funds of the prince and princess over there in Montecitos. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Connie Balmer, thank you for the super sticker. May be returned unto you 1,000 times over. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. All right. Almost 1 o'clock, almost an hour and a half. You know how I feel about long live streams, but I do appreciate each and every one of you here. Hopefully, you remember to hit the thumbs up. Um, I so appreciate it. I'm just going to put this as the comment. Um, you know, whew, the hate, just the hate, no matter what, Harry and Meghan, everyone but Harry and Meghan, and they continue to thrive. Yes, all that energy, bad energy they keep putting out there. That's why squad, no bad energy. I have to get moving on, getting, you know, two of the goats of the Sussex squad onto here, and so we can chat it up with them as well as some content creators, you know. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud, making a little note in my brain. Hopefully, it stays there. I'm going to order sushi for lunch for those of you who might have cared. Anyway, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I will be seeing you all around the YouTube hallways. Please know if this was your first, second, or third time, if I didn't call out your name, you dropped a comment. I scanned through the comments really quickly. There's a lot. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Please take care of yourselves. Hopefully, you hit the subscribe button. In order to drop a comment, you would have had to, but take care of yourselves. See you around. Make sure you tell everyone you know to check out VS Speaks Royally. Love you all. Take care.